Welcome to the Mold Making Basics course. This course is an overview of everything you'll need to know to be successful in silicone mold making. I'm talking about the material, I'm talking about the tools and the know-how that you'll need in order to make some incredible things. Think about this course as a huge resource library for you to get answers to all the questions you probably will have along the way. I'm really excited to share this course with you. It's something that we've been working on for a long time to make sure that everybody, no matter who you are, has access to what they need to know in order to be successful. What is mold making? Well, mold making is actually one half of a two-part process called mold making and casting. Mold making and casting is the process of creating duplicates or copies of three-dimensional objects by creating forms containing the negative of the object, we call those molds, and pouring material into that created form, castings. Once we have a mold, we can create a significant amount of copies of the original object efficiently and effectively. We use mold making to create many copies of an object, yes, but it also gives us other added benefits. When we have our completed mold, we can use different materials than what the original was made of. We can alter the appearance of the object without ruining the original, and we can preserve the original for years to come. This has been done for a long time, I mean thousands of years. Although our materials and techniques have evolved, the main process has remained largely the same. Let's list out the steps for our reference. 1. Preparing our original object, the master. 2. Creating our mold container, the mold box. 3. Pouring our mold material. 4. Curing our mold material. And 5. Demolding our master. Don't worry about completely understanding these steps at this point. We'll be spending the remainder of this course going over this process in greater detail. For now, a basic understanding is all you need. Before we start with the first stage of mold making, let's make sure we have a basic understanding of the main material we'll be using, silicone rubber. Silicone rubber is a chemical compound, a polymer, that when mixed, poured, and cured, gives us a high-fidelity form that is both flexible and durable. It's bouncy and squishy just like other rubber materials you're used to. Silicone rubber has many qualities that make it ideal for our application, including its flexibility, its durability, its non-reactivity, or inert, temperature resistance, and a few others. Depending on the specific silicone rubber you're using, it may be food safe or even skin safe. And that means the options in casting materials and fun projects are almost limitless. But the key reason for using silicone rubber is the fact that almost nothing sticks or adheres to silicone. That means when we pour our castings in silicone rubber molds, we won't have to worry about the two materials sticking together. Our castings will easily come out of the molds when we leverage all the properties of silicone rubber. Even though silicone rubber seems like the holy grail of materials, there are some limitations that we'll need to be aware of. Every casting done in a silicone mold depletes some of the key ingredients in the material. That means the life of our mold is long, but it's still finite. Depending on what material you're using for casting, a common mold life is anywhere from 40 to 75 pours or shots. We'll talk more about the specific attributes and terminology we use with silicone rubber later on, but for now, a simple understanding of the main material we're using will help us plan and troubleshoot along the way. If you want to stay in the know, then sign up for our email, text, and follow us on social where you can see the latest and greatest projects, courses, and other beautiful things that people just like you are making every day. Thank you again for joining us on this course, and we'll see you in the next one.